There's like a unspoken tradition. This is what they tell me. I don't know. But when I learned of it, I was like, oh, I'll do this. I like this. Once a year, well, twice, you go into the kitchen buck naked, right? Nothing,
Okay.
right? And you cook full meal for yourself.
Okay.
And however long that takes, like it might take a whole afternoon, whatever. Like you don't don any clothes, so it supposedly heightens your senses.
Sounds dope.
Yeah.
My only question
Okay,
is,
interesting.
I use I use my pants to wipe my hands of like cooking
You
stuff.
figure it out. You figure it
You
out.
have
So
to
like,
figure it out.
Yeah.
so you
Kitchen
become
towels.
hyper aware because like, oh, where's if you're cutting
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
knife,
yeah.
you're like, oh, nonchalant. But if dropping with a knife,
Yeah, yeah.
so you
No.
become hyper vigilant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try that.
Or like you get like oil splatters.
I
you
still
put
do
Dude,
it. I still
oh
do it like
no.
at least once a year. I just go in there buck naked.
Has
Usually-
it changed anything?
Huh?
Like, does it change?
Oh, dude, you become aware. Like, you're not just like, because like some motions in the kitchen, after a while, it just becomes like
Yeah,
robotic,
yeah.
right? You're like, oh, cutting.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like, you're like, oh, I turn on this fire without thinking. But like, occasionally I burn myself, or, very, very occasionally I burn like the whole pot. And
Oh,
Yeah.
when you're naked cooking, that doesn't happen.
Okay, that's I feel like
Naked
that's
cooking.
interesting. I feel like there's definitely probably something that like people that have cooked for a long time like think about. Oh, that's so cool for me. Like, I mean, because I don't cook that much, right? Like, yeah, it sounds like an interesting experiment. But for you, it's more like you reconnect with like your senses
Yeah.
during cooking because you're so used to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we make so many assumptions, right? In our bodies too, they make like these heuristics.
Yeah.
So like,
True.
you really like that. You no longer like critically examine them at all.
Yeah, there is something about, I guess, doing things naked, right? Like, the only experience I have that in public is, like, onsen's.
yeah.
Well, I was like, I remember the first time I went, I was just, like, very, like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then, like, 5 minutes in, you're like,
Yeah,
gives a
nobody
shit.
even looks at you.
Yeah.
Like,
But like, after that, it's just so, like, because I was in Ulai, I think it was,
Mhm.
like, a couple of weeks ago, and I went, they had, like, a Japanese onsen, so you go in there naked and stuff. And I was just like, I don't care. And it's, like,
Yeah,
open
no one
air,
cares.
whatever, you're just
Yeah.
kind of chilling and vibing.
Mm.
And it's just, like, it's so much nicer than wearing, like, swimming costumes or
Yeah.
shorts or something.
well, because you're like,
just like,
you're like
I'm just chilling.
instinctively like pro clutching to a certain extent, right? You're
Yeah.
Like, oh, don't look at this. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
and-
just let it out,
then
And
it's
then
just
no one
like,
gives a
it's just
shit.
more
No one gives a
relaxed.
shit. yeah.
Yeah.
People don't
It's
really give
just
a
so
shit.
nice. It's
Yeah.
just so nice because I'm just like, oh yeah, all this stuff is in my head, and it's like the real world does not give a shit.
Yeah.
Well, they might, but like you're still.
Or like
fine.
they're not doing anything about it, so I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go and bathe now,
Mm.
and it's just such a nice vibe. So yeah, naked cooking sounds interesting. I'll have to.
Sounds dangerous as well, but
Yeah.
That's the point, right?
Yeah,
Dangerous.
I
Yeah.
mean, so you know your limits.
yeah.
Fair. Yeah. No, that's cool. I'll definitely have to try it.